We're gonna go over a full-on pull day. So let's get on it. All right, we're gonna start off with a few warm-up sets. Since this is our first movement of the day, it's gonna take a few warm-up sets to get to our working set. With warm-up sets, the goal is to practice the movement and then eventually work your way up to a working set. With the barbell row, what I like to do is when we're doing the movement, here I'm gonna go in between my lat and upper back. That's where I'm gonna bring the barbell up. So right in between my lat and upper back. All right, another thing with the warm-up sets, again, is just to get you primed and ready for your working set. So you don't want to get too fatigued when you're doing your warm-up set. So I like to just keep it around 6 to 2 reps, 2 to 6 reps. So I don't do anything beyond like 8, 12 reps as a warm-up set. Yeah, so you want to save all your energy for that working set because I'm only going to do one working set with this. So I have one shot, one opportunity to get this right. All right, so this is going to be my working set. So I'm going to be aiming for about 5 to 6 reps. If I need to, because my goal is to get one working set in, but if I need to, I'll do a back off set depending on how I feel the set went. But I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna do a back off set. So what we did, we took off some load and we're gonna aim for about 8 to 12 reps. So top set, back off set. Top set is your heaviest load. Back off set is where you take off some load and then you do a higher rep range. But yeah, we're gonna do back off set here. Oh. Okay, so with the multi-row, what we're gonna be focused on here is we're gonna aim for our upper back. So good base of support. So front leg is gonna be on the same side as the working arm and opposite hand on the pad. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna, right here, and then we are gonna drive towards our upper back. So our elbows are gonna flare out a bit. So I'm aiming towards my shoulder blades. All right. some partials in there. Partials is when, how do I keep this simple? Just go halfway, right? You're not going throughout the full rep. So it's a intensity technique. So when you feel fatigued, where you can't get that full rep, you could hit partials. Ah, man. So that's our top set. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do another working set. We'll drop a plate and then aim for about 12 to 15 reps. We're gonna go with a vertical row for our next movement. So we went with the barbell row as a compound movement, and then we went to a multi-row focusing on our upper back. Now we're gonna go with hitting our lats. So we're gonna go with the vertical row. Here's how I like to set it up. I like to put the pad, the seat pad, above my hip, opposite hand on the pad here, and then my front leg is gonna be on the same side as my working arm. And go here, and then I like to slightly turn into my working arm, and I'm gonna drive down towards my hip. And another thing is making sure that my elbow is as close to my body as possible. So here. Whew, man. Talking and doing a movement is tiring. So this is just a feeder set, just a warm-up set, just to get our form down, and then we'll load it and then do our working set. So here, slowly turn into it, elbows as close to my body as possible, drive down towards my hip. Man, let's go. All right, let's go into our working set. I don't know what's more tiring, re-racking the weight or the actual set.
I think a combination of
Combination of both.
talking.
And talking, you're right.
That is tiring.
All right, we're gonna go with our working set. We're gonna hit about 6 to 8 reps. Just had a plate. Intensity is a skill. It's something that you get better at over time, because most people can't tap into. If you're new to training, it's hard to tap into. It's hard to figure out where that line is. And you want to go past that line, but just see what you're capable of doing, right? That was tough. Kind of make me think I should have. 6 reps was solid. Because we'll be doing a back offset, so we'll drop the weight and then do more reps. Oh man, I'll take it. When you're thinking about intensity, I I don't know why I'm thinking about it, but I think it starts even before the workout. Like getting yourself mentally prepared to get a workout in. Like, to be honest, like, this is somewhat distracting, you know? Like, because you want to zone in. So doing something like this is even a bit distracting. You have to really mentally prepare yourself. Like, when I'm getting ready for a lift, like, I have to choose the right music. I don't like anything too crazy. You know how people like the hype music? I don't like that type of music. I like my music a little bit more calm. I don't like looking through social media before my lift. So, I don't know. I think intensity really starts even before the training session. All right, we're gonna go with a single arm lat pull down. And here's how we're gonna set it up. Oh man, you got a bench here. And then, what do we have here? Is that heavy?
No, it's a 4-1
All right,
ratio.
let's put it all the way up here. So what we're gonna do is, so we have a bench here for stability. So when we have more stability, we're gonna be able to load it a lot more. We can even take it to more failure. Is that a thing, more failure? To failure, whatever. So here, opposite hand, and then we're gonna slightly turn into working arm, and then we're gonna drive our elbows down towards our hip here. And how you wanna structure your body is, I don't like to keep my chest up here. I'm gonna crunch down, bam, and I'm gonna go right here. So my abs are engaged throughout the movement. And I'm not gonna overextend where I'm like this. I'm gonna keep this position here, and then just as far where I get a good stretch on my lat and drive down. All right, so working set. I'm about to go 8 to 10 for our top set, and then our back off set will be 12 to 15. It's too light. All right. Am I over my head here? Well, we'll find out. Let's go. 1. That was good. Whew. So I see people, well, it really depends on people's goals, but I see a lot of people do it this way, where they do it without a bench. But maybe that's their purpose, you know. But I always like using a bench because our goal here is to build muscle. So hypertrophy is the goal, right? So a lot of things that I do is mainly focused on building more muscle. So I like to use stability. I like to use machines. But obviously there's great benefit to doing barbell work as well. But a lot of the stuff that I do is gonna be machine. You might see me do a few barbell, dumbbell work. All right, we're gonna do rear delt flies on the pec deck. All right, so I like standing up because I can push into the pad here. Like I can have my body push towards the machine so I could have a little bit more support versus being here, right? So I can load it more if I do it this way. And I could probably get a few more reps in. But the way I like to do it is I like to think about bringing my hands out. So we'll do a working set, and then what we'll do is we'll do 10 full reps and then 10 partials. So let's get right into it. And then 10 partials. Oh man, that was hard. Couldn't even finish it. Do 2 sets of that. Let's go. So our next movement is going to be lateral raises. So we're gonna hit some middle delt. I know it's not pull, so don't get on me. Oh man, so I did 15 and then try to hit 20, but just did some partials to get to 20. So we'll do about 2 sets of that. All right, we're gonna finish off with some biceps. So we're going to do some incline dumbbell curls on the bench. The reason why I went with this is because it hits the lengthen position of the bicep. When we're hitting back, we are still hitting biceps. We're just hitting the mid part of the muscle. So it makes sense to either hit the short or the lengthen position. So I want to hit the lengthen position. So let's go here. And we're gonna do 2 sets of that and call it a day. So that's a full workout. So this is how I structured out our pull workout. This is a upper body pull. What we started off with was barbell row. The reason why I started off with barbell row was because it involves a little bit more skill. And then we went on into machines. So we went with the multi-row, focused on upper back. We went single arm there. And then we went with a lat movement, vertical row. And then we finished off back with a single arm lat pull down. So this is gonna be focused on the lengthened position of the lat. And then we went on to hitting some rear delt, some lat raise, and then we finished off with incline dumbbell curls. This is just a good format. You could kind of structure things out depending on what your specific goal is, and obviously how your split looks throughout the week, but this is how I do it for today. That was good. Peace out, dude.